I'm Vanessa, I like salsa, I'm a dancer, you pay fees for my big show, in Ibiza, for my leisure, bliss, I don't do arguments in my relationships, I'm lit, you don't want me standing on this, then say something, I'm rich, it don't make no sense how I make this, I'm lit, I don't do two-face unless the face card on my wrist. She 808, 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 she 808. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. She 808, 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 she 808. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back.
Now, from the home of the Raiders, since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. London brought in motion. Now it's Dobbins. Into the secondary at the 45. 20. 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards of the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, Davante Adams. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bills first down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll motion over Samuel. A run with Dobbins. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Putting the tight end in motion. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this out to his running back.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Back to throw. He gets this complete, finding Adams. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Vegas.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll look to throw yet again. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. He's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Vegas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Robert Spillane spills him there. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down on the Bills.
Here's Dobbins. Oh. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the first quarter, and at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
They'll stay on the ground. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Robert Spillane spills them there. Second and 7. London brought in motion. McCarthy to the air on second down. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 90 yards. the air, we only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down, at the very least give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
To the left side, and Adams has it.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That one caught by Adams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Shaheed with the catch. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in. but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And that ball incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
Look at play action here with McCarthy. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
And he's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Raiders. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's a run-up. Now a loose football. One of the Raiders has got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll complete it to Adams. And he's into the end zone. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Vegas. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Raiders are going to extend their lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll motion over Samuel. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Sending it deep for Waddle. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. The extra point is up and through. And the Raiders stretch things out even further. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
Boy, they got the block to spring him, and it was a foot race. And when he gets in that foot race, Mike, he's normally good for this type of yardage before anyone's able to run him down.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They bring the tight end in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll try to run for it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down.
Those are the back-breaking plays defensively that you just can't allow. You have the quarterback dead to rights. You're about to get off the field, and instead, you let him turn into a runner, big play, and he picks up the 1st down.
And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good. And the Raiders add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That is caught left side by Waddle.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On play action, here's McCarthy. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Bills.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal for Bills.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Here's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now McCarthy. To the goal line and in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Bills. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Bills 14.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. Going to try to get it back with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. And they're going to take over possession.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A 4-yard loss. It's now 3rd and 15.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The ball carried by number 23. He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. As they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's got that complete to Knox. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's into traffic, but taken in. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now a give on the ground, and the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Waddle. He is in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bills cut into the lead a little bit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
He'll get this out to the left flat.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 2nd down, they'll run. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Wide open. There is Bowers. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to his tight end, Bowers.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
2nd and 11. Up the middle they go. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. Now a 3rd and 2.
Another carry for the running back. Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.